All right, so...
All right, okay.
I'm going to give you these two names. Unless you're absolutely sure, just say, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Which former Home Secretary wrote a biography of Sir Winston Churchill, which was published in 2001? Was it B, Kenneth Clarke, or C, Roy Jenkins?
Roy Jenkins.
Is that a defo toe?
I'd say 80%.
Say what, lad?
80%.
80%. OK, thanks, kid.
OK, Rick.
Cheers, lad.
Uh-oh, 80%. And what did he say, Roy Jenkins?
Yeah, he was Home Secretary. I know Douglas Hurd published his own. It's come out at the same time as mine.
Well, Roy Jenkins does strike me as a bit more of a kind of academic than Kenneth Clarke. But, I mean, what does that mean?
It means nothing.
No.
If you give me a wrong answer here, you lose £50,000. If you give me a right answer, it's worth £32,000. You can walk away with 16.
I'm a terrible gambler, but I mean, it's mainly your charity. I would go
they've
for
done
it,
quite well off us this year, and I'm sure we're going to make a few extra quid. Shall we go? Shall we try and get to the 32? Go on, Will. Shall we go for Roy Jenkins? Because you are a gambler.
I am a gambler.
I don't gamble, but I am on this occasion. we're as one, aren't we?
We are.
Roy Jenkins.
Final answer, yes?
Yes! Yes!
Yes! Ricky, you had £16,000. But you could have walked away with that. You had it in your hand.
Oh, never mind.
You've just won. Hey! Good old Tony! You've just won £32,000! So you're quite pleased then?
Oh, I'm made up with that, actually. Oh, I'll give him a pint when I see him.
Whatever happens tonight, the kids of the Ronald McDonald House benefit by at least that amount of money, £32,000. It's fantastic.
Yeah. It is, it's great.
All right.
Made
Brilliant.
We'll take it.
Just have a little look at it, lad, yeah.
It's all right. Dated, signed.
Looks all right.
You're 5 away from $1 million.
Oh, you say that, and it sounds so simple, but
Because
it's
just
the whole world,
5
isn't
little
it?
questions.
We're nowhere near $1 million. I know what the
questions
next
away from $1
question is going to be. It's going to be, like, what happened in 1432 in Australia? Before it was even
quiet.
discovered.
Was it discovered in 1432?
No.
Very quiet.
Probably not.
OK, have a look. Well, let's have a look and see what comes out.
Let's
have a look. All right.
Now, look, this is the situation. You have 32 grand, you cannot lose that. Whatever happens, you go home with at least that amount of money, right? That's safe. Question number 11 is worth 64,000. You might as well play it. Even if it's what happened in 1432 in Australia, you might as well play it.
I really wish that would come
Well, it might.
up now.
It seems a little unlikely, I would have thought.
Yeah.
And you still have asked the audience to help steer you through.
That's it.
Exactly. Right. Question number 11, £64,000. 5 away from $1 million. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here it comes. Which city celebrated its 300th anniversary in 2003? St. Petersburg, Salzburg, Marseille, Munich.
So 300. What's 2003 minus 300? Is it 1703? It is 1703, isn't it?
Yes.
1803, 1903, yeah. So, well, what would have been built?
St. Petersburg, wouldn't it? Which is,
Do you reckon? It's definitely not Marseille, is it? Because Marseille's been around much longer than that, I would have thought. Salzburg, I mean, that Julie Andrews is getting on a bit. I reckon she was running
Sound of music,
well before 1703.
Munich.
Beer kellers, thigh slapping, my fave.
Yeah, I like that.
Why do you think St. Petersburg?
I just like the name.
Yeah, well, that's a good enough reason, I reckon.
Listen, we've got 32 grand for them kids. It doesn't matter if it's none of them. They're going to get 32 grand. Should we wake the audience up and make them make the decision?
Well, let's give them a go.
Yeah, because we won't be going any further. We're going to ask the audience.
OK. Right, audience, let's see what happens. Go on your keypads. This is for £64,000. This is the question. Which city celebrated its 300th anniversary in 2003? One of these is worth £64,000. All vote now. 78%.
Oh, look, they've just got...
Now, why have they done that? 78% say St. Petersburg, 7% Salzburg, 5 Marseille, 10 Munich.
They're either all kind of Russian historians, which I suppose is possible, or they've listened to you
And been persuaded.
on very tenuous ground of liking the name.
Yeah. But I don't like the name Salzburg, because salt's bad for you, isn't it? It was on the news tonight. It said tonight, cut down on your
I'd have
salt.
been better off on this show with a panda. I don't like salt because salt's bad for
Well,
you.
that's what I said on the news tonight, cut down on your salts. Well, there's one, so that's gone.
What about
And
Marseille?
then
Don't like Mars.
Munich, you could call
Is
that
it the
Munchie.
planet?
Yeah. Come on, let's give the audience a chance to go home totally devastated. Let's go for St. Petersburg, kid, come on.
All right,
Let's
then.
go for it.
St.
Petersburg.
Petersburg
Oh, and
it
you
is.
better be right, I'm warning you.
Do we agree on this final answer?
Yes. Yes.
It's the right answer! Founded by Peter the Great in 1703, but you see, the audience knew that.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well
indeed,
done.
And also, they
you.
just like the sound of it, St. Petersburg. It's the right answer. Well done, everybody.
Ooh, well done indeed.
I think
You
we're
see-
going with your instinct from now on,
No,
mate.
there'll be no more instincts.
Now, listen, this is what you've done. Can I have the one for £32,000?
You can.
Please, back, Mr. Tomlinson.
You can indeed.
Okay. Replace it with that. That's fantastic. Look at that. £64,000.
Brilliant.
Well done.
Brilliant.
Go on, take it.
God bless you.
Have a look at question number 12. You might well know this. You have no lifelines left, but it's for £125,000. You've got £64,000 at this moment. If you give me a wrong answer, you plunge £32,000. You're still guaranteed 32 tonight. Question number 12 is worth £125,000. Here it comes. Which of these countries is one of the world's largest producers of vanilla? Mongolia, Argentina, Madagascar, Nigeria. It's worth £125,000.
Sorry, Joe. I'm not taking a chance on that kid.
But she might know it.
I did a degree in vanilla production.
I know that. Yeah. But that was vanilla ice cream.
At college, but sadly I've forgotten. I'd love to take a guess, but the amount of money
No.
we're
But just
paying-
out of
way.
interest, Joe, what would
Just out of
you...
interest, I would say, I don't know why, Madagascar, but we're not going to guess. We're
No,
going to take
that's
64
far
grand,
too much
and
money to throw
Might
away.
be because it sounds nice.
It might
That
be.
would never work, surely.
Never. Never. Just liking the name and going for it willy-nilly. Ridiculous.
Take the money?
Take the
Please,
money.
oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
OK, great. Give them a big hand. Joe and Ricky.
Thank you. Hey, thanks very much.
Go away with a great cheque for £64,000. And I will tell you, because you'll be kicking yourself all the way home. You'll be
Yeah.
going, well, what was the right answer then? I will tell you that if any had said to me, I'm going to go for it, Chris, Madagascar, because it sounds nice, I'd be taking that cheque out of your pocket, I'd be tearing it to 1,000 pieces, just like that, and I would replace it with one for £125,000.
I couldn't care less. That'll do us, thank
The
you.
right answer was
Is it
Madagascar.
right?
Told you. I told you should have gone for it. I told you. But no, you will have your own way all the time.
So, great night. I've really enjoyed it. Joe Brand, Ricky Tomlinson end the show having raised £64,000 for their charity. I'm afraid that's all we've got time for this evening. Great fun, great start to the new series. Hope you've enjoyed it. We have. The Cash Point is now, though, closed for this evening. Don't forget, if you'd like to be here playing for £1 million, then you can check your eligible on teletext on ITV1 or by dropping us a line at the usual address. Then you give us a call on 09068 444444 or you text the word show to 84644. You can also enter on the internet by going to itv.com/millionaire. We're back next Saturday with another celebrity special, Cops and Robbers. That's the cast of the bill playing for charity with the stars of Bad Girls. The Boys in Blue versus the Girls in Prison, not to be missed. But for now, from us, from them, from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, good night. Have a great Saturday.
On ITV2...
Are mutants dangerous?
Mankind has evolved since then.
Starring Halle Berry, X-Men, next. Back here, the Trapped season continues with King of Fridges, then...
Later on, Parkinson, two of our favourite funny men, Lenny Henry and Frank Skinner, and 4 times gold medal winner, the awesome oarsman, Matthew Pinson.
I knew the first James Bond was Barry Nelson. Pity that wasn't a question.
Until you win Millionaire, there's always Network Q used cars. We've got the answer.
Pete, yeah, it's me, emergency. I need you to babysit.
She's a part-time mum.
An honour killing.
No, sir, just a murder.
With a full-time job.
Let's put him in a line-up. If the lad picks him out, we've got him.
For DCI Janine Lewis,
Do you think we've got enough, sir? I mean, it's mostly circumstantial.
a woman's work is never done.
Katie, Michael, how's the revision going?
Caroline Quentin stars in Blue Murder, Monday at 9, ITV1.
These are the legendary engines that defined an epic age in British history. But what was it really like to live and work in the era of steam locomotion? Find out in the British Steam Railways collection, a new magazine and DVD series. Each issue examines an undisputed star of steam in fascinating detail, in print and on film, and relives the human stories of toil and ingenuity in landmark footage. Build the definitive record of British Steam Railways. Part 1 is at newsagents now.
We've had a think about food for you and me, yeah. Think about our ingredients. Ain't no dietitian, ain't no doctor with degrees. But let me tell you about the news from Co-op, if you please. I'm gonna give you less additives. Less additives. Give you less additives. Less additives. Hey, think about it. You, think about it.
At the Co-op, we're committed to food with less additives.
There's a Windsor's World of Shoes near you. And that means a massive selection of top brands, up to 70% off recommended retail price. A great range of footwear to fit all the family. It's easy to get there, easy to park, and it's all under one roof. You'll find all your favourite brands up to 70% off. Yes, up to 70% off. Windsor's, cutting the cost of quality. To find your nearest store, visit windsors.com.
Witness the traumas and triumphs of the UK's busiest air ambulance unit, Sky Doctors UK, Tuesday at 8, ITV1.
Parkinson in an hour. He's got Lenny Henry and Frank Skinner on tonight. First on ITV1, it's part of the Trapped season, and it's a brand new day for the King of Fridges. You won't forget this one.
There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city on the streets. Well, once was pretty Mr. Blue. Sky is living today. Hey, Mr. Blue.
Churchill.com.
I love you. Steady now.
Join ITV1 as we celebrate one of the greatest bands of all time in a brand new documentary. We talk to all 4 members.
It's just the media that wants me to hide, I think.
You are a dancing
Revealing the story behind the music.
We spend a lot of time making them sound great.
70.
And life inside the ABBA phenomenon.
Oh, whoa. Mamma mia.
ABBA, The Reunion, Tuesday at 9, ITV1.
Big drama with Ray Winston later tonight. A family's worst nightmare with their backpacking daughter. She's gone in an hour. First on ITV1, roll up for the life art classes.
Curl up with Cadbury hot chocolate and Heartbeat.
Be strong.
Bye-bye, slippers.